Fenit is quite important in the Kennelly archive because it's the port for Tralee town. It has been the main entry point for grain, timber and coal for more than a century and a half. The viaduct was built in the year 1900. It was a timber structure that joined the rock onto the mainland. A new viaduct was opened in 1955, and there was quite a ceremony here. Those pictures are in the archive as well. Fenit is now left with only one commercial customer, Liebherr's, the crane factory in Killarney. Actually, behind me is one of the charter boats loading up a crane for some part of Africa. Liebherr's not only supplied the business, but they also supplied container cranes which are used at Fenit. They are the biggest supplier of container cranes in the world. Fenit is famous in other ways, especially in the archive. It was a point of departure or a point of arrival for many sailors. Bill Verity, who held the Atlantic record for 13 years for the smallest boat to cross the Atlantic, arrived in here in 1966 aboard a 12-foot yacht called No Alca, called after a Mexican god. And a man who became another great friend of mine, Don Fairweather, landed here in the same year. He had sailed from Canada with 3 students as crew. And he spent 6 or 7 years touring the Irish coast and on into mainland Europe. And he called on me about 3 years ago to say how glad he was to come back and be in Ireland again. The Earnmore, a coaster that plied weekly to Liverpool from Fenit and called at other Irish ports, is known to those who've already looked at the Kennelly archive. But there's also a sadder chapter in which the Earnmore lost her engine power near Kerry Head. She was abandoned, and in the abandonment in a storm, 1 seaman died. But it's for happier times that we remember. And one happier time from that was that the Earnmore beached herself on Banna Beach 2 days later, to the surprise of everybody. A tractor was all that was needed to get her into water and moving again. One of the gifts of the Irish is they can quite easily reinvent themselves. And when Fenit lost its power as a commercial port, it decided it would create space for a marina. It did so very successfully, and within something like 3 months, all berths were booked up. Now they're looking for a place for another marina the same size. That would also indicate increased prosperity in the area. More power to them.